What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the Alpha Topic. This is me, Julio Garcia, and this is my co-host, Josh Puente. We are so happy to have you here. We hope you all enjoy the video.
Justin Fields is going to be the best quarterback out of the draft, or Mac Jones. I don't think
not.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence
Sue
has...
me! Sue me!
Trevor
Sue
Lawrence...
me!
Trevor Lawrence has weapons. Okay? Friggin...
Bro, he has DJ Chark. That's it.
And
he's on the
James
Jaguars.
Robert? No, he has DJ Chark, he has Tyler Eifert, and he has two running backs who could go for 1,000 yards. All right? He has great offense. All right?
Okay.
He's gonna go.
The Cowboys had the best offense in the world, and they still went like they got like 6 wins.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that the stats weren't there. Okay, individually, Trevor Lawrence might be the best QB in this draft.
He's gonna get injured.
Okay.
I'm praying on his down for not playing.
Okay. I think Trey Lance.
Now I'm playing on Patrick Surtain's downfall.
That's because we're Cowboys fans and the Broncos screwed us over with taking Surtain. Which we got Micah Parsons, which is still probably the best defensive player in the draft. My point is,
if you are watching this video and you are a Saints fan, your team's not good anymore.
Click off.
Just admit it. Your team's not good anymore.
You got what?
I'm gonna be toxic this episode. Your team is garbage now.
Jameis Winston sucks. Taysom Hill is okay at best.
Energy today,
dude. The Saints. They're probably gonna go like 9-7 or 10-6, but they're not gonna go anywhere at all more than they did in the past 5 years. That's at most. I'm being generous to the Saints right now, dude.
Brady's about to get his 8th Super Bowl, bro.
Next year? Probably, yeah. Dude, who's gonna stop him, bro? The freaking Chiefs? Like,
the Jets finna come out of nowhere.
The Packers? Who they got, bro? The freaking Cowboys? Like, who's gonna stop the freaking Buccaneers, bro? Maybe the Rams. Not gonna lie. The Rams probably.
You sleeping on Carson Wentz, bro.
Carson Wentz sucks, bro.
Kidding, but yeah, so nothing's really been going on other than the draft, so that's kind of like, but that was like 4 days ago, and nothing's going on in any fighting sports because boxing is terrible now.
Let's talk about boxing being trash for a second, right? We have Ocho Cinco just agreed to fight on on Logan Paul's undercard versus Floyd Mayweather.
I just saw that like an hour ago. That shit's funny.
So this is literally, the world is just internet boxing at this point. Like, the fights that are actually good, no one watches because people are casuals now. Like, no one's gonna watch Andy Ruiz anymore, which is really stupid, right? Mayweather is just bored fighting for money at this point. He doesn't care about the legacy or blah blah blah. And that's what the boxing industry is today, okay? Like, 5 years ago, we had Mayweather versus Pacquiao. We had Canelo versus Mayweather. We had all these guys, and now we have Mayweather versus Logan Paul, Jake Paul versus Applebee's manager. You know,
Jake Paul called out Conor McGregor, Canelo, Tommy Fury, who I've never heard of. He called out Usman, who just won the I think he's world champion now or something like that. I don't really know what the terms in UFC are. And he also called out somebody else, but I want him to fight Ryan Garcia,
McGregor is not gonna fight Jake Paul at all. He doesn't care about Jake Paul. He's a billionaire. He's probably not gonna take any fight.
He's not a billionaire yet. He's close.
He's going to be. He has more than enough money to span over generations.
Okay, yeah, but he spends a lot of money. There's a difference.
He doesn't care. His whiskey brand is making more than he ever did in his boxing career by himself.
You know why? You know why people buy that whiskey brand though, right?
Because it's Conor McGregor.
Yeah, the whiskey's not good.
I know, but he's still rich. He's still rich. No one cares if it's good or not good.
Yeah, but look, think about it. They only buy it because it's Conor McGregor. Why do you think he sold it? Because he hasn't been on top lately. That's why he's selling it.
He knows
still it's gonna happen.
Rich.
It's gonna drop.
He's richer than balls right now, bro. He's balling like a baller, bro.
I'm not saying he's not rich. I'm telling you his reasoning. I'm not paying any money for a Jake Paul fight.
I'm not. The only fight that I would pay for at this point would be like
Tyson Fury fight. I would pay for that.
Or like a Canelo versus Mayweather rematch, but that's never gonna happen because Mayweather's like, nah, you good. And yeah.
Oh, because Mayweather is like 50 now.
He's 45, dude. He's still a clap like.
Oh, hey, that's not my point. My point is He's 45. He's trying not to die before 60. Canelo
Bro.
is in his prime. He's not gonna
Yeah,
fight
of course.
somebody that can give him what is it called? I don't know, some brain damage. He doesn't want to do that.
Dude,
He'll get hurt.
I think Mayweather would
He's
beat
just being
probably
smart.
Mayweather would beat anyone in this boxing industry right now except like Canelo. The one thing, see, I think UFC is better than boxing right now, easily. Even though
Well,
Khabib
duh.
just retired. Like, boxing is just a bunch of, like, internet clowns just
Conor
calling
McGregor
each
has
other
a fight
out.
coming up, which I'm really excited for.
He doesn't care about boxing. He
Yeah,
doesn't
I
care
don't
about.
care. I like Conor McGregor.
Like, dude, he's literally gonna go in there, just, like, throw a couple of
secure the bag.
Mickey Mouse punches, and then he's gonna get knocked out on purpose and secure the bag and leave.
You know, it'd
dude.
be so cool. I don't think it'll happen, and it probably won't. But what if McGregor bought the UFC?
Maybe in, like...
He just made 600 million. Maybe
He
like
could.
5 years from now, or like maybe 10 years.
Like, what, he's like 30 now, and like by the time he's 40, he could probably buy the UFC.
That would be insane. Imagine him just starts beating
Not-
people up.
Joe Rogan is the best commentator in UFC history.
He would be a good commentator too, but I think he should buy the UFC. I think it'd be awesome.
Like, Joe Rogan.
Like imagine him holding people like holding the people like Dana White does. That would be so cool. And like they touch him, just
McGregor. If McGregor tried, he would clap anybody right now. But like
he
just
also
doesn't.
bought the guy. So you remember when he fought that old man in the bar? Like remember he like punched that old man because he bought that bar.
You're gonna
say,
press charges
yeah.
on me? I'm gonna buy it. He just like spent $100
Exactly,
million.
he bought the bar. I don't think it was 100 million. It's probably like
That's
not
something
even.
Bruce Wayne would do, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, now switching topics. The playoffs, the NBA
Oh yeah,
playoffs.
basketball has been pretty lit right now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not lit because like there's super teams.
The
but
West-
I'm a
the-
Mavs
the-
fan, and my team's going to the
Mavs-
playoffs, so it's kind of cool.
That's dude. The Mavs
And the Knicks
really,
are back to the playoffs. So are the Suns. So that's
the
also
Knicks
cool.
and the Suns are in the playoffs. It's crazy. The
That's really
Mavs, the Lakers are like the 6th seed right now, and yeah, the Mavs really could have like had like the 4th or 5th seed had they not lost to the Kings like 3 times. It's pretty crazy. I think
The Kings are a weakness right now. I don't know what's going
the
on.
Western Conference Finals is gonna be the Suns versus the Lakers. I'm not even gonna lie, and I think the Clippers are kind of underrated this year. No one's been talking about the Clippers.
That's
And
because it's
they've-
full of homicidal jailbreakers, except for Kawhi. That's what no one
the
likes
Clippers.
them.
The Clippers are actually just a bunch of NBA young boys, except Kawhi. Like he just doesn't.
Exactly.
fit
No
on
one
that team.
likes them, and I don't want to face them because they literally try to hurt people.
That's
in the actual
that's
game.
great. That's actually so true. We almost won that series, Mavs versus Clippers, but it's only because Paul George was playing trash, dude. Just realistically, if Paul George been somewhat competent that series, the Mavs wouldn't have done anything. But that game winner look at who was icy.
Oh, I don't know. Don't worry
Chris
about it, don't worry
Paul
about it, don't
is
worry about
top 5 point guards of all time, easily.
it. Russell Westbrook is heading up there right now.
No,
I think he just
top
broke a record yesterday.
Dude, he's Russell Westbrook's top 5 too. It's Magic, Curry, Chris Paul, Westbrook,
Stockton.
and Stockton. Those are like the top 5. All right, and then
I would probably no, but I don't know. It's because like Westbrook and Stockton. It's weird because Westbrook obviously has like
Westbrook
the most
also
triple
went to
doubles
the,
ever.
Westbrook
and
also
then,
went to the finals, dude. It's not like he's
and
never
then
been to the finals.
and then yeah, I know, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that Stockton has the most
Yeah,
assists of all
Stockton's
time.
top 5. Okay, you can arrange that in any order, but Westbrook is still a top 5. He's still a top 5 point guard, dude. He has like
Curry has to win MVP.
he had
bro.
he has 4 seasons all time with triple doubles, averaging triple doubles, dude. That's actually insane. No one does that, bro. No one ever does, except like Oscar
that's
Robertson.
True. That's true.
Like the guy is a monster, bro. It's
That
like,
makes sense. He's getting old though. That sucks. He's like 30.
It's not like he's never been to the finals either. Like Westbrook's still a beast, dude.
But yeah, man, Curry. Oh my God, I want him to win MVP so bad.
So, bro, I'm praying on the Grizzlies' downfall so Curry can get in the playoffs. If Curry gets the 8th seed in the playoffs, he's an MVP. There's no debate. But if he doesn't make the playoffs, then you can't really say he's an MVP because no one's ever been an MVP without making the playoffs.
Who else can win MVP though?
Maybe like Jokic, but nah, like Curry is the only person who deserves MVP. His team is just
I was
trash.
gonna be like so biased and say Luca, but that
Like
no.
no, actually, if Luca was like a higher seed, he'd be like second in MVP race. But like the Mavs are seventh seed, so no one cares. But
Yeah.
like seriously, Curry's been like on his. He's. I think he's better than his 2016 self. I'm not even gonna lie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah, he's
whoa,
better.
whoa,
He's
whoa,
is,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Sir,
bro.
calm down,
I
sir.
honestly
Calm
think
down.
that if the Warriors had like Clay right now, they'd be like the second seed or the first seed, dude. You know how hard Curry's carrying the Warriors right
Yeah,
now?
okay, but Curry wouldn't be like having those amount of points as he is right now. Because
Well,
think
he's
about it. He's the only one, like, okay, let's be honest. He's the only one really
yeah,
getting the
but
ball.
he's
When you
carrying,
get the
right?
ball, you don't say, yo, pass it to, I
Bro,
don't even know
Curry
anymore.
is shooting from 30 feet over five people, bro.
I'm
On the
not
day,
saying that. I'm
yeah.
not saying he's not good. But what I'm saying is it probably wouldn't be as high as it is right now because Klay Thompson can shoot.
Bro,
And, yeah, it'd just be
Curry,
spread more.
Curry is just, dude. I can't believe what I'm seeing. From like every time I like scroll through Instagram, I see Curry just drop like at least 45 points out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it's just regular. It's like when he
I think he
drops like
broke a record, I think, for like
most
the
threes in a
most
month, dude.
that, and I think it was like he almost broke or he got really close to breaking to like the most 40-point games straight or something like that. I don't know. It was something like that. Something about straight games. Something I don't know. I'm not too big of an NBA fan. I'm more of an NFL fan. I don't
Because the NBA is full of super teams and it's trash teams versus super teams, where it's the Nets versus Lakers confirmed finals because everyone else doesn't want to go to the big teams, and the people who do just get free rings. So the NBA is kind of that's why no one
Shout
watches
out
the
Kevin
finals
Durant.
anymore, dude.
Shout out Kevin Durant.
Shout
Kevin
out
Durant's still
the
so good,
whole
man.
Nets team and shout out the whole Lakers team, dude. That's what we're getting at here.
That's what I'm getting at too. I mean, look, think. Okay, when did it start? Miami Heat. Maybe you could. Okay,
No,
you could
no.
maybe
The
say the
Celtics doesn't
Celtics, but that Kevin
no.
Garnett was not his best at that. And then
He was in his prime supposedly at that time,
no,
dude.
he wasn't. He
Yes, he
was not in
was.
his prime. Kevin
His prime
Garnett.
ended in like 2011. Okay, the Celtics were the first super team, and if you go back enough,
You could
like,
say the Bulls. Really, you could
but
technically say the
but
Bulls, but they were
Rodman was
already
just a
there from
role
the start,
player.
though. Yeah, but they
Rodman
were
was already
already
just a role player, dude.
like okay. If you're from the jump, like a star team, that's different because Pippen and Jordan were already on that team since like 80. I think he got drafted in
Like
89
they won 3 championships
or
without
88. I
Rodman,
can't
dude.
remember, but
It's
it
not
was like
like
in the late
Rodman made
80s.
them win
They
championships.
only got Rodman, but then again, it was just rebounding and like
He
assists. He
didn't
had like 0
score.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, like the dude was
So it
just
wasn't really a
rebounding.
super team, and plus they were like there from the jump. So
You
that
could
doesn't
say
really.
like Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and like Wilt Chamberlain in 1970 something. Like, but super teams started.
Like
Super
getting out of
teams
there.
started getting like normalized was when like
Is he getting
the
paid? Oh,
Celtics
sorry.
started, and then the Heat. Dude, LeBron went to the Heat to beat the Celtics, and then that made super teams, and then now they
And
had
then
the
just got
Warriors.
murdered by the Mavs.
ah, man.
So funny.
Shout
I'm
out
so
8
glad
points
we
in the
have
finals
that.
game. Like that is the one thing. Like imagine a Heat
That's
fan
why I don't
talking
call
to
him the
you.
GOAT. That's why I don't call him the GOAT.
Okay, how
It's
you
literally just that.
how you get locked up by JJ Barea, dude? That's crazy to me, dude.
And that's why chemistry matters more than skill.
Dude, the Mavs were literally like a 31-year-old Dirk and Jason
31-year-old
Terry.
Dirk was still pretty lit.
Yeah, I know, but like it was just him and just a bunch of role players
It's
after
so
that.
weird how long, because I didn't start watching basketball until like probably like 2015, 2016. And I was like, bro, who's Dirk? And this man is already old as hell. And I'm like, he won a championship. I don't even remember him winning a championship.
I remember it.
I was
with
like
us, bro.
5 though. That's probably why.
Bro, like, think about this.
I don't know. I don't remember at all. Must have been insane though.
The freaking the
I wish I was there.
LeBron and D Wade were making fun of Dirk's cough before the game, and I know Dirk saw. He was like, "All right,
Trying to show him what he handle. What? Me.
We gonna see. We gonna see." Like okay, this is like not such a hot take, but the Heat, like the LeBron, D Wade, Boshi, they underachieved for sure. They
Well,
could.
yeah, no.
LeBron was like, 7 championships incoming, and they won like 2 out of 4.
They went to 4?
Yeah, they
Damn,
went to
we go-
4.
they went to 4.
They went to 4. They like got clapped by the Spurs like 3-1 in one of them, but
Oh
like,
yeah, shout out to
like they
Duncan,
really
possibly a top 5 player of all time. But
he's so underrated. But my point is that the Heat really underachieved. Like they could have done so much more. Like the bare minimum was like 1 or 2 championships, dude. It wasn't like you lose all these championships. Plus, everyone knows that LeBron was saved by Ray Allen by that one shot that literally saved the entire finals. So that's all
it
I'm
could
gonna
have
say.
been 3-1
Tim
really.
Duncan,
or 1-3.
bro.
sorry.
Tim Duncan would have been 6-0 in the finals had Ray Allen not made that shot.
I feel bad.
Like it or not, LeBron's fans, this is what saved LeBron's legacy. See, look, he's missing right now. Chris Bosh rebounds. Ray Allen just saves his legacy right here. Had this not happened, LeBron goes 4-7. I don't want to hear it, guys. Please shut up. Tim Duncan really would have been top 5 ever had Ray Allen not made that shot. Ray Allen
Because
is
the
like
only other guy who's 6-0 is obviously
the GOAT,
Jordan. Yeah.
but Ray Allen really just
Damn, Jordan went to 6 and does not know what it feels like to lose a finals. That's crazy.
LeBron did like, yeah, I'm the GOAT, bro. Just loses 6
He knows what it
finals.
feels like to lose a playoff game though, but not the
Like
finals.
all the LeBron fans, they're like, there was like, Jordan got beat in the first round. Okay, he's 6-0 in the finals, bro. LeBron has 6 losses. Like, there's no.
Yeah, how many times LeBron got clapped? Like, what are you talking about?
LeBron's
People
undefeated
really
in the
forget.
first round. Okay, is he undefeated in the finals?
And I
Like,
don't hate LeBron. I hate LeBron fans. I
LeBron
don't hate LeBron.
exactly. Like,
hate
LeBron's
LeBron
top
fans.
2,
I don't
but
hate
he's
LeBron.
not the best ever when you look at his resume, dude. Like, everyone's like, undefeated in the first round. Cool. No one cares. Like, no one's like, LeBron's not gonna flex that to his kids when he's older.
It's about finishing the damn thing, not just getting started. And plus,
Bronny.
first round is usually against some garbage team. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, Bronny. Did you know I'm undefeated in the first round? Really, Dad? Undefeated in the first round? Yeah, bro.
And Jordan walks in, "What's up, son?"
Like, dude, it's such a pointless stat. And everyone like says that Jordan got clapped in the first round. That was literally against 4 Hall of Famers, the 4 Hall of Famer Celtics, where he dropped 63 and lost. Like, it's not
Yeah,
his
he
fault.
dropped 63 points.
And
It's
lost by
pretty
like 10 points, dude.
Yeah, they
Because
didn't have Rodman then, though.
He didn't
I'm
have
pretty sure.
Pippen or Rodman. He was by
Yeah.
himself, dropping 60
Pippen,
points and
I
losing.
think Pippen, I forgot what
He
did.
in like
He was pretty
1989,
hard. Yeah.
1988. Like,
Yeah.
it's not Jordan's fault he was averaging 40 points a game in like the
Rodman
series
was
that he
still on the
lost.
Pistons at that point.
Dude, Rodman was just a role player, but he's the best role player of all time.
Yeah. And he was still beating up people and stuff.
Now, switching gears.
Rodman was actually on the Mavs, like on his last.
No,
team.
that's
Cool.
wait. And he was averaging 14 rebounds a game. Not trying.
That's pretty cool.
And he just retired because he was like trying to go strip
Well,
clubs and
I mean, yeah. I mean,
live. Like, Rodman was just built different. Shout out Last Dance.
how old is he now? Like 40?
I don't like 60. I don't know, dude. He's
He's
old.
not 60. You tripping?
He's old.
He's like 40, 50.
He's not 40, dude. How is he? He was 36 in like
Please
1995.
excuse Josh's
Yeah. Oh damn.
really
Yeah,
bad
he's-
basketball
he's old,
knowledge. I know
exactly.
y'all
He's
are
old. He's already
really
signed.
Damn,
right now.
he's going to
Every-
die like in 20.
not having it right now. So just
Everybody, a
hold
lot of
on.
people know gonna die in 20s. He's 59. He's 59. I told you.
Yeah. Okay, so he's still not 60 though, bitch.
Okay, now we're gonna
I was
switch
right.
gears. We're gonna name 10 players right now in the NFL
that are gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
that are gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
All right, you name one. I'll name one. We'll coordinate.
Okay, we're gonna Larry
Alternate,
Fitzgerald,
I
of
meant
course. That's one. That's for sure.
Okay,
Larry
that's too
Fitz.
easy though. Name someone who's
Hey,
debatable.
we're naming 10. That's Larry Fitz.
All
That's
right,
one.
go.
Larry Fitz, Aaron Donald, JJ Watt, Brady. I that's crazy. I just really
Stop. Okay, say some that are debatable,
Okay,
bro.
debatable Hall of Famers right now. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'd say probably like DeAndre Hopkins. Right now, Jalen Ramsey probably debatably Hall of
Jalen
Famers.
Ramsey has only been in the league for like
He
4
has like
years.
2 All Pro. Okay. See, you're saying debatable. Okay, there's so many players right now that are debatably in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, well they're
Alright.
not finished. Like okay, DeAndre Hopkins is like 28. I'm pretty sure he still has 4 more
Okay,
years. of
Travis
prime.
Kelce is a for sure Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
so,
duh.
So is Gronk.
Uh.
I don't. There's like
All right. How about
You-
this? We'll do QBs. Some of
QB,
them are
Ben
like
Okay, Big Ben. Is he a Hall
exactly.
of
See,
Famer?
there you go.
Is Big Ben a Hall of Famer? He was
I don't
never.
know.
He was never the best in the league.
He
but
won
is.
one Super Bowl. He was
He
never
won-
best in
wait,
the league.
he won
went
2.
to
He has 6 Pro
I don't know
Bowls.
how. Yeah,
Yeah, and he has 2 rings. We need to see like.
he has 2
It-
rings.
I
That's
think
crazy.
also Philip Rivers is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer. Philip Rivers. He just retired though.
That's purely off of just stats. He never even like went to the. Yeah, his
Well,
team was-
he. I mean,
he did have Vincent Jackson and LaDainian Tomlinson, which is like no excuse. For
okay,
not at
but
least,
he
you know?
literally okay. So he went against the Patriots in the AFC Championship, and on a torn ACL, and almost won. Okay,
That's
he's a monster, right? He probably
He
has
also
a
has
bigger.
like 13 kids.
He has better stats and everything than Big Ben, but Big Ben's Hall of Fame supposedly. So
Yeah,
no, it's all.
I mean, I'd
Who
say
else?
Big Ben Hall of Fame. I mean,
I think Mahomes is like probably.
I don't think
sure.
he's gonna be first ballot.
This guy is really drinking G Fuel.
Like, bro, you say bow out, dude. It's
Ball
ballot.
out.
It's
Ballot.
ballot.
Shout out. It's the same thing, bro. Potato, potato. All right.
I think.
You
Big
and
Ben,
ugly is the same word.
I think Big Ben needs like. He needs to be the top 10, top 20 passing yards ever to be considered in the Hall of Fame. He's old.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, yeah, okay. He's top 7 in the Hall of passing yards ever.
See?
Yeah,
There you go.
he's a Hall of Famer, dude. You know, here's an interesting stat for you, right?
He's gonna retire like probably next year.
Let me tell you something. Joe Flacco has more passing yards all time than Joe Montana. Yeah. So like
Oh,
passing
what the
yards,
hell?
passing yards. I think you should judge someone off their career passing yards, like where they were when they retired. Because
Okay,
like
well, how long is Joe Flacco's been in the league for like
Joe Flacco, yeah,
an
but like
eternity? That's
when
different, bro.
people forget when Joe Montana retired, he was like top 3 in every stat, possibly top 1 in every stat. Like it's because all these new eras with like higher stats, like they just make you seem better than you already are. Like if you really base things off stats, Andy Dalton is better than John Elway. He's obviously not.
Oh, well, duh. Yeah.
See, so like Joe Flacco is obviously not a Hall of Famer, but when you have Big Ben who has all the Pro Bowls and the rings and he's top 10 and then like passing yards, he's a Hall of Famer.
I can't believe people say Julian Edelman is a Hall of Famer. He's not.
That
He's
yeah,
definitely not.
let's take a
I
moment
mean,
to discuss
He's
that
a
real quick.
postseason Hall of Famer.
But
not-
he's in the Hall of very good, but he doesn't have a single Pro Bowl, dude. How do you like? He doesn't have a single Pro Bowl.
He never went to a Pro Bowl?
Never.
Oh yeah,
Every-
'cause he only
every-
had like 500-yard seasons mostly.
No, he had 1,000-yard seasons, but he played in the era of like Antonio.
No, he didn't.
Brown.
He had like
No,
no,
he
he
had 1,000.
he didn't
yes,
have a
did.
lot. He didn't have like
He had a couple, but see, that's my
Yeah.
point. He had a couple, but it wasn't like Pro Bowl worthy, right? So everyone who says Julian Edelman's Hall of Fame, it's because of his rings and like postseason. If he played in the regular season like it did in the postseason, he'd be a Hall of Famer, but he isn't. All right, there I can name.
I don't think he cares
dude,
though. He has like 4.
Yeah, I don't think he
4 rings.
cares, obviously, but he's not a Hall of Famer. Like he has.
Yeah, I don't think he cares at all.
Des Bryant is more worthy of the Hall of Fame than Julian Edelman is, bro.
I don't think Des Bryant's getting in.
He's not, of course, he's not getting in. But I don't know how you can say Julian Edelman's getting in.
People
if
like what's his name?
Wes Welker and stuff, or Jordy
Yeah.
Nelson has a higher Hall of Fame case than Julian Edelman. Dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of this. What's the Steelers receiver?
Heinz Ward.
Heinz Ward, yeah.
Yeah,
Heinz
he's
Ward
he's
is
the
not
future Hall
in
of Fame,
somehow.
man. Torrey
I don't
Holt.
know.
Torrey Holt needs to get in the Hall of Fame too. Reggie
Yeah.
Wayne probably.
It took what's his name?
It's like
Drew Pearson. Like
Okay, yeah, Drew Brees.
40, 50 years he been getting the Hall
And
of Fame,
that's
bro.
a disgrace, dude, because he was on the All-Decade team, and he had 1,000 receiving yards in like 1960, dude. Like, you know how hard that is, dude? That he had more receiving yards in like 1960 than Mike Evans had this season. That is insane.
I don't see how that's hard. What are you talking about?
Like, but because of eras, like people just be passing the ball all day nowadays, dude. In the
Well,
60s,
duh.
like no one was passing the ball, dude. Like you'd have to average. He
Oh,
averaged
that's
like
true.
he averaged like almost 20 yards a reception, dude. Because like he never like on all the targets he got, he had like probably like 5 targets a game. It's pretty crazy to me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's true. That's true.
What
Well,
is okay?
who else? It could be people who just retired too. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. Larry Fitz. When is Larry Fitz gonna retire? Let's be real.
I don't know. I don't care. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but like, I mean, he's getting the bag though. He's getting the bag, but
I want him to go to the Bucks to win a championship.
he's not.
But he's
dude.
probably not though.
He's
still
one of
good.
those guys that's like, I'm gonna be loyal to my team and just retire. Like,
Cause he doesn't. I wouldn't want to either. Cause it'll probably mess up the legacy. Cause you know how like Jason went to the Raiders.
no, everyone
You know what I
respects
mean?
just to win, dude.
Yeah, I
think
know,
there's
but
a
like
Cowboys
people were like, why didn't he just stay on the Cowboys? He like went there.
Well, he retired. He signed a 1-day contract with the Cowboys and retired a Cowboy, dude.
Yeah, and it's gonna be emotional.
That's what DeMarcus Ware did, because he loves the Cowboys so much. DeMarcus Ware, Hall of Famer, easily. There's no debate. The guy was a monster.
When did he retire?
2015, 2016, after he won a ring. With the
Yeah, I probably
Broncos,
would have
yeah.
retired off a ring too.
And he was
he was
like,
still good though. I don't know why he retired.
well, he got his rig, he got the bag. He was old. Like, why wouldn't you retire? Like,
Some people just don't want to get injured. To be honest, I probably wouldn't want to get injured either. That's why Calvin Johnson retired.
Calvin Johnson retired because one, the Lions weren't treating him well at all. Like the Lions didn't care about him, and yeah, he had like too many injuries that he wasn't attending to because the Lions were obviously they didn't care about him.
They just wanted to. I don't know.
DeMarcus Ware, 9 Pro Bowls, 4 All-Pro selections, a championship, and an All-Decade team. Yeah.
So yeah, DeMarcus Ware, definitely Hall of Famer. He has
Yeah,
two. One ring, 2 rings.
Yeah, he won ring, and he was
One
a Pro
ring.
Bowler the year he won a ring. So like the guy was.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know why he
Wait.
retired.
He's 38 now, but he was a linebacker, dude. Linebackers
They have to be
beat
really. Yeah,
like
they take a lot of hits too.
Sean Lee just retired.
Like imagine you're taking a hit from like prime Mark Ingram or something.
Hey, there's
that
not
age.
many linebackers that can play past 35 at all, dude. Like defensive linemen and linebackers, those are like really hard to play after like 35, and you have to be really well conditioned.
Well, yeah, you're going up against big boys like 300 pounds, 6 foot,
That's why like
six.
the dude.
and you're also taking hits from guys like Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry. And
I
crap
think-
that
okay,
are running
listen,
through the
listen.
hole. They're hitting you really hard.
Let's name all of the athletes that have played at a high level past 40.
Jerry Rice,
Jerry Rice is not. Dude,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
no. Let's talk about the NFL first.
Okay.
Because what surprised me is Jerry Rice was having 1,000-yard seasons at a Pro Bowl after 40 years old.
He really couldn't look. He really look. This is what I mean when I say you don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the highest jump. You
Just
don't have to
be
be the
good.
strongest. This man ran his routes like it was art. Like
And he was a hard worker, and
It was an art.
He
to
took
him.
care
He had
of
heart.
himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Notice, like the most talented
That's the
receiver
difference.
ever.
And he was also clutch. He wasn't.
He was clutch. He
wasn't-
lit up every Super Bowl he played in.
Exactly.
There's like no debate over who's the best wide receiver ever. Now
It's obviously a
that's-
lot easier to be clutch when you're not a QB, but it's still
like,
it's
he
still
was
worthy
really
of
clutch.
clutch.
200 yards in the Super Bowl. No, case closed. Now my point is first
That's
is Jerry
a lot
Rice.
of yards. First off, that's
First,
insane amount.
Jerry Rice. Second, Tom Brady, of course. Everyone knows that. Third,
Probably
Brett
Drew
Favre.
Brees.
Brett
Or
Favre and
Brett
Drew
Favre.
Brees. They both had Pro Bowl seasons past 40 years old, and they were both really good.
Not Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning wasn't even.
Peyton
good.
Manning was like
It's like-
39. He was 39 and like really trash by then. Like
Let me correct myself. He was good, obviously. I don't want fans to be like, "You don't think Peyton Manning's good?" Oh my god.
No,
No,
Peyton Manning was.
but
He's
he wasn't good when he won that Super Bowl. He kind
like
of
last Super Bowl, 9 TDs to 17 interceptions. That is dog water. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. Like Broncos fans, I'm sorry. Your defense carried you.
I don't know
Yeah.
how he like stayed starter. I guess because it's Peyton Manning. He's a good
Yeah.
leader, you could say. But
Yeah, because
I don't know, man. That was pretty
Brock
terrible.
Osweiler played like half that season because he was like injured and stuff. That's probably where it like made him bad. But that's my point.
That too. But
Who
it's, like,
else?
he did throw a lot of
Bruce
interceptions.
Matthews, Hall of Fame guard, and he played center at 40 years old and made the Pro
Oh
Bowl.
yeah, I know who you're talking
How
about.
do
yeah.
you make, dude? Offensive lineman, dude. That's like you're getting hit the most in that position, and you're 40 years old.
Yeah, you got like big, 6'5" Aaron Donald looking people running
Just
at you.
ramming into you.
Joey
and you're
Bosa, and they put
40
all those
years
people.
old and making the Pro Bowl as a center, dude. That's like real. That's insane.
He got some strong
athleticism.
joints, man. My knees would
That's
have been given out.
Insane athleticism. That whole family of like Matthews, his brother was Clay Matthews, his nephew was Clay Matthews Jr. on the Packers. Dude, their whole football family is insane. That's my point.
Shout out
But-
the Mannings.
Shout out the it's really shout out the Mannings first of all, man. 2 Hall of Fame QBs. Their dad was a Pro Bowler, Archie Manning. Manning's
And I think their mom was also like athletic,
their
too.
mom was just a breeder, okay, but she was a really good breeder because of course she stopped
Yeah.
Tom Brady from getting 10 Super Bowls.
Oh my god, it's so insane. Also Nick Foles did 3 Super Bowls.
Nick
off.
Foles is a fluke. I don't want to hear it. Nick Foles, Eli Manning's a real goat. I'm a Cowboys
No, I'm
fan
not
too.
saying he's the fluke, but I'm saying he got it done. Nick Foles was like, it was a good system. That's all I'm trying to say. He was in a really good system. Carson Wentz was, I don't know, he just got injured, but fuck Carson Wentz.
Drinking the
You're
G
an Eagles
Fuel
fan, you're watching
again,
this? I
dude.
love you,
Wow.
bro. I
No,
hate your
we
team.
don't, dude. The Eagles, yeah.
I hate your
just,
team.
I just hate the Eagles. Guys, disclaimer: we're Cowboys fans, but we're not retarded Cowboys fans. You know, like,
Okay,
Like,
we were gonna watch back here, yeah, bro.
we're like, oh my god, the Cowboys fans. Just no, we're just leaving. Like, no, dude.
Nah, but no, we try to keep it as unbiased as possible. But as Cowboy fans, we kind of have to hate the Eagles.
Like,
but
I
we
just don't like
understand
the
when
Eagles,
Eagles
dude,
players are
dude.
good. You know?
Yeah, like Jason Kelsey's a Hall of Fame center. That's pretty much it. Devontae Smith was obviously the best receiver in the draft. Jalen Hurts is okay.
Oh, I think it's talking about all-time like players. If you were about to
Yeah.
say just Jason Kelsey, I'm about to smack you.
Like Jason Kelsey is a Hall of Fame center. He's like really good. He was on
No,
the
I know,
offense.
but you said just Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
You got Donovan McNabb.
No,
Randall
like right
Cunningham,
now. We're talking about right now. The players
Yeah,
on
I
the Eagles
know.
right now.
Deshaun
The roster
Jackson.
isn't that great, dude.
Terrell Owens. They have an insane offense, to be honest with you.
No, wait. Okay. McNabb.
LaShawn McCoy, prime LaShawn McCoy,
Yeah, okay.
McNabb or Cunningham, Terrell Owens, Deshaun Jackson. You can put Zach Ertz, he's pretty good.
Deshaun Jackson is the Deshaun Jackson is the second best receiver. Deshaun Jackson was like good, but he wasn't like a star. You know what I mean? Like that. Terrell Owens is obviously like really good. He's all pro, top 3 receiver ever. But
And then you'd also have some other people. I don't know.
Zach
It's probably-
Ertz
probably missing
probably.
some. There's probably like some old random
Their
player
their,
who's
their
good.
offense
They were
their
missing.
offense is stacked, obviously. But
The defense is good too. They have what's his face? Damn. I
their
forget his name.
2017 defense, it was just their defense was good then.
Hold on, boy. Hold on. I know you're not forgetting my boy. Bro, he's like my favorite safety, or like one of my
Oh,
favorite.
Brian
safeties.
Dawkins.
Yeah, Brian Dawkins. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't remember his name.
But yeah,
They got Brian
the
Dawkins,
coach
they
Andy
got-
Reid.
Yeah, they got a lot of good people.
Yeah, the Eagles are a good franchise. I just hate the Eagles just because I hate the Eagles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Get a
Just gotta-
disclaimer real quick. They only have
Mhm.
one ring, right? And it's against Brady.
that's yeah.
I know Eagles fans. They're just the most annoying when it comes to.
No, that's because the Eagles sold their soul. The Eagles sold their soul for the Super Bowl, and they were just trash for like the next 5 years, dude.
Okay, what are you saying right now?
Okay, the Eagles were like trash.
That's not true. That's because they didn't keep their players, idiot. They
No,
put
they just got
Carson Wentz
injured.
as the starting position. A lot of people got injured, and they just didn't keep their players. That's how that works. Why do you think the Bucks signed everybody again? You have to keep those
Because the
players.
Bucks aren't
Common sense.
idiots. Okay, the Eagles GM how
The
he
G
wrote things
Fuel
trash.
again, dude. Wow.
I know, but I'm saying they didn't sell their soul. That's stupid.
Okay, that's obviously it's a metaphor. Okay, the Eagles are just like they had one good year and then their downfall was just, like Eagles suck.
Same with the Rams. And the Rams weren't that bad, but
The Rams,
weren't Super
they
Bowl
went
bound
9-7, and then they're 10-6, and went to. I mean, the Rams are still good. Now they're probably like NFC Championship.
Yeah, they got really good defense. So.
And now they got a good QB. The Rams are they're NFC sleepers. I'm telling you right now.
They're not
Well, yeah.
sleepers. There's just a lot of good teams in the NFL right now.
That's why the NFL is just good. I love football. Actually, I really love
A
football.
lot of bad teams, a lot of good teams, but
All right, what?
the good thing about the NFL is like there's obviously always good teams, but they're not all gonna succeed. And there's also a lot of really good teams in the NFL. Okay, like the Colts went 10-6, and no one even like talks about them. That just shows you something. There's so many good teams in the NFL.
The Dolphins went
However,
10-6 and missed the playoffs. That's the AFC is really stuck.
that just shows you. Okay, well, obviously there's more players. There's 52 players per roster than there's like.
There's more
32
chance
teams.
that someone's gonna win any team.
There's
from
no
the Super
super
Bowl.
teams. Is my point.
Yeah, like
In the NBA, you got 5 people on the.
You could say the
5.
Bucks are a super team, but like the Packers, like last year, like now the Rams are like a really good team this year. They have number one defense, a top 5 offense. You could say, dude. Like,
And the thing about it is, it's impossible to really make a super team of one because, they get the cap is balanced. You know, it goes most of it goes to the quarterback, obviously, but. You're not gonna have 52 good players on one team. You're not gonna have 20 really good players. You'll probably have like 6, like not even 6, probably like 4 really good players, and the rest are like good, decent, and then bad.
yeah, I can
In the
name 3 players.
NBA,
Dude,
you can
NBA,
put like
yeah,
4
yeah.
really good players on one team, but that's not their fault. But what I'm saying is, it's better to watch the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. I can name 3 teams from the AFC that go into Super Bowl. The Chiefs, Bills, and Browns.
And you have to pay all these 52 players, so you can't pay 40 mil because all the so like Aaron Donald is going to be a really expensive DE. You can't have 4 insanely good DEs on one line because you're only going to have probably like 1 because it's expensive. There's a salary cap. Okay, you could say the Chiefs, but then like they have weaknesses too. Like even the Chiefs have weaknesses. Okay, there's no super teams because you can't pay every player 30 mil, which is like probably what they're gonna ask for if they're like really that good.
But yeah, that's why
It's impossible.
NFL over
It's
NBA,
balanced.
NFL over MLB, and NFL over UFC and boxing, of course.
Not soccer though. Soccer's pretty.
Soccer, that's because worldwide, everyone loves soccer except in the US.
I don't like soccer though, but
US is just like that one place that just wants to be different for no reason, you know. But yeah,
no,
soccer's...
people in US like soccer.
Yeah,
it's
but
there's a lot of Mexicans here.
But
I can say that, by the way. I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
Don't
but
call me
a
racist.
bunch of trash. Like the U.S. didn't even
No,
make
our
the
team's
World
garbage.
Cup.
Yeah,
Like,
our
yeah,
team's
they're
not
trash.
good. Yeah.
Like worldwide, soccer's the best sport. You know, everyone knows that. But
Yeah.
in America, the NFL, you know, so
Like obviously.
yeah, what basketball?
People love basketball, but yeah. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, the
They
Euro
love
League.
basketball.
The
Yeah,
Euro
they
League, the
love
Euro League.
basketball. And the Greek freak is from Greece, obviously, and then you got
Luka,
Derek. Luka,
from-
you know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
love
Another
basketball
G
over
Fuel
there.
moment. Wow.
They don't like football that much though. They got rugby and shit over there.
rugby, the football of
Cricket
Europe.
and shit, yeah.
Golf.
Hey, I give respect to rugby players. Though, holy shit, they don't even play with
It's
pads,
football
bro.
with pads. It's like football without pads, actually, and it's just
Bro, I
yeah.
give respect to them. They be hitting each other. Woo! I would not be able to do that. They'd be bleeding
Yeah.
and breaking bones and all that stuff. But
But that
imagine
is-
like you
dude.
but not all of them are like are as big as like NFL players. Imagine you like put Aaron Donald in the middle of a rugby game, bro.
Yeah, he'd probably he just run through
Or
like
like Derrick
52
Henry.
guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I still give respect that shit looks like it hurts a lot.
So that is gonna close out this podcast. We hope you enjoyed listening, and don't forget to subscribe. We love you all, and thank you for sticking with us. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. And don't forget to follow our Instagram at the Alpha Topic, and don't forget to follow our TikTok at the Alpha Topic, and enjoy this picture of baby Josh. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.